Content marketing, in my opinion, thanks to the likes of you, I'm actually going to give you that credit because, again, you were the first. I'll say you and the SEO networkers because we bought that course around the same time.
I like those guys. They're good.
Right? Yeah. The content marketing thing is something that I've never stopped, and it's something that has carried me up till now, to say the least, because it's like if you're looking for anything that's close to printing money, then that's it, because it's not exactly printing money you're serving. You're actually giving value into the marketplace, but a lot of people don't get that. And yeah, I'm really glad we touched on that, because a lot of people come into the game thinking they can just put in $1 and get $3 back. You can say it that way,
No.
better, but it really doesn't work that way, right?
The only people, here's the thing that I've seen, okay? One of the dumbest things I ever did was because of just some stuff I had going on in my life around 2013, I stopped making as much content as I used to make. Because making content is not time consuming, right? People are like, oh, it takes so much time. And it's like, the only people I know that are still around doing the same thing and are bigger and well known are people that constantly create content. They're it, right? So like, here's why. Like if I go back here, I got all these books on my shelf, so let's grab something random. This is a book I heard about originally. I still haven't read this one, but I just bought it. It's called Flow. I'll read this in the next thing. The Flow, the Psychology of Optimal Experience, okay? Got this here. I originally heard about this in an NLP training.
Who's that? Who's the author?
This is by, I can't even pronounce it, Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, right? Here, I'll put it on the screen so you can write that down. Okay. But if you look up Flow, the Psychology of Optimal Experience.
Mihaly Flow. We'll find it.
Yeah. So, but this book here, for example, right? I haven't read it. I heard about it. This is an example of content. Okay, I heard about this in a training years ago, and the guy said, "I read this book called Flow," and I was like, "That sounds like a cool name." And I remember what he said about the book, right? And so then I'm walking in the bookstore and I'm looking in the personal development section. I see this word. It says Flow. So what do? I just picked it up and I bought it. Now I've got this book. I still haven't read it, but I will read it because I read for like an hour a day. And then I just mentioned it. So now I'm on a podcast that somebody's downloading on the internet, and this is like 10 years later, and they're hearing about this same book, Flow, the Psychology of Optimal Experience, which I still have not read. Well, because this guy wrote a book, right? And now they'll listen to this audio, and there will be somebody, probably you'll be one of them, that will just be like, huh. And one day, maybe you'll not do it tomorrow, but maybe you'll go buy it, but maybe somebody else is going to be listening to this, and then they're going to be walking in a bookstore years later and they'll be like, that's that book. Oh, they'll pick it up, they'll buy it, right? And then later in their life, they're going to be in a room doing an NLP training or something, and they're going to talk about this book because I heard about it 10 years ago.
Right.
That's what content marketing does that nothing else does. You can't do that with paid ads.
And Facebook would have changed their platform about a zillion times.
And here, check this out with Facebook. We used to get kicked off Facebook for everything, but now I'm running ads directly to our site that is a business opportunity. Right. So the other day, Facebook blocked one of my ads, and they said, you can promote to business opportunities. So I sent them a message, and I said, watch the show, and if it doesn't give you value, then you can keep blocking it, right? So what happens? Well, today, they unblocked my show, and they said, we apologize, we reviewed it again, and they found out that it does meet our advertising criteria.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Why? Because everybody, including big advertising networks, love good content. Yep. And good content attracts good people that are smart, that have money to buy. Right. The pickier you get, the less intelligent people that attracts.
Yeah.
Right? Does that make sense?
Yep.
So if you have no value and all you want to do is get high conversions and just send people into hardline offers, you will get people to spend money who are easy to trick.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
But if you want people that have lots of money to spend, they're going to be good customers who you're going to give value to. If you get them to go through good content and give them value, you attract such good people, dude. It's like night and day.
Absolutely. A lot of people used to, I have a program called the 7 Secrets to 7 Figure that I sell for 15 grand. I've sold it quite a few times. And a lot of people, I've seen a lot of those slot mindset type of people, the gambling mindset type of people. They come to, they know it all, they've seen it all, they've seen the Empower, they've seen all the different programs out there. They're like, good luck with that. They always put a comment there too. They always have something to say too. And I've sold that quite a few times. What I actually did was that it's a 2-hour content webinar, pretty much. It comes with a book. You actually download the book right after. I give you as a book the gift. I give you the audio as a gift at the end as well too. The book is essentially the transcript of the webinar. you know. And at first I was selling it. I started selling it back in 2012 at 5 grand, and that was it included 8 hours of my personal time. So I reduced in 2014. I reduced the 8 hours to 3 hours, and I tripled the price to 15 grand, and I still sold it because there was content in the first place, and somebody like a quality person went through it. When I did the math, based off of the, like the cost per, the average cost per customer is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Because I took the time to put that content together. You see what I'm saying? So I think content is king. I was going to say you're the king of content marketing, at least in this arena, but content is still king, man. And thanks for covering that in details. Hey, my friend, did you like that video? I just need help from you. I just need help from you. Can you help me? It's just one click. Just click on that subscribe button right now. It should be under this video if you're on a mobile phone, or it should be towards your left if you're on a computer. Just click on the subscribe. It's just one click. Can you do me that favor? Actually, you will get notified every single time I release a valuable video like this. I will see you on the next one, and peace.